Shall we begin? I have never played this before. I'm assuming you have it because
We,
you literally just bought it
I,
before we started playing it.
I assume it's all just like mouse flick, is what I gathered from Northern Lion.
Yeah, it looks like there's gonna be like some camera control, like maybe hold a button down and move the mouse to control camera, and then just flick the mouse. Let's see.
Hmm.
I'm gonna head into stage select.
Stage select.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm
we start with stage one, right?
Yeah, I think so, right? I think we just start from I don't know if there's like a order we should do these in, or if we should just go
Left to
from
right, top to bottom, I would think.
yeah. That's what I think would be the easiest to
You know,
keep track
I
of.
feel like we haven't earned anything lower.
You know what? Yeah, I like the sound of that. All right, let's give it a try. Let's do marble first.
All right.
All right, let's have a look at what we've got. Okay, it's pointing at the marble. That marble needs to roll and land on the dice
Okay.
on the die, and that's it. Press any key to start.
That's
All right,
all
left
right.
click drag. Oh, and that just throws it.
Oh, that's a really slow roll. But what if that's the one? You
All
never
right,
know.
you know what? It's simple. I get it.
All right. That is not the one.
All right, it's time. We gotta look at him. Yeah, Ronaldo YouTube chat was good. Northern Lion Simulator. You know, that's the only reason that I think me and Meta know about this game, and probably
Yes,
like
it
many
is.
other people. This was like marbles on stream. I mean, it quite literally is marbles on stream.
See, this is all right. This is just nice and relaxed. Can I get this red one out of the way? I don't like it. I don't
It's
want
chilling
two
there.
marbles on the table.
Dude, this
There we
coffee
go.
table has so much texture as well. It's got like little stains and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, these bumps actually make a difference.
Oh yeah, true. I wonder if it has like, I wonder if this is just like a bump map texture or something, or if it literally actually has that kind of a grain in this game, like modeled into it. I'd be surprised if it was the latter. Oh shoot! Oh my god, that yellow one is. Oh, I got kind of close. I don't know
Oh,
how
I got
close.
it up the stick.
Why don't you just do trick shots in real life? I personally just want to emulate my favorite streamer. That's just me talking. I watched Northern Lion play this, and I was like, I want to play
Oh,
this. Then you ever watch like a big streamer, and you're like, man, this guy's playing a game that looks fun. This also
all the time.
has the advantage of requiring far less setup and no cleanup. You know,
Hmm. I don't have this many marbles.
I don't think I have a single marble. I might have like one marble, but I have many dice. I don't know how many square
Yeah.
dice I have though.
Oh yeah, because yours would all be like D&D style.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of, have you ever played D&D before, Meta?
I have. I played once on New Year's Eve, and then where's my other D&D? Oh, and then a coworker invited me out, and we did a couple sessions.
Okay, that's fun. Dude, these marbles can knock into each other.
Hmm.
Northern Lion is really fueling the marketplace for whatever gameplay type this is. Whatever game type this is. I mean, this is just like a simulator game, but like this specific niche. Okay, that was really good trajectory, but very bad power.
That's the thing. It's so hard. Like I feel like there's no consistency with power here, but that's me, right? That's not the game.
Maybe. Actually, do you have mouse acceleration on?
I don't think I do.
Okay, then you should be fine, yeah. Yo, Blazer, stinky. There'll be at least one D6, so you should be fine technically. I think I do have a few D6s. I think I have like maybe 6.
Oh,
I have way more dice, yeah. Speaking of D&D, I'm not in a campaign currently, which is kind of rare. This is like the only time in like the last, I want to say like 8 years I haven't been in a campaign actively. Like even outside of stream or whatever. Because I was playing in Dark's campaign, but that one ended. But I think I'm gonna be playing with Malachi Mahez, Draza, and a couple other fellow people in an in-person game that's going to be streamed on a second channel that Malachi created.
Okay.
More info coming once that actually begins. At least this game is free to play, surely. It's the cost of like a Twitch sub. Like full price. It's pretty cheap.
You can't just get everything you want for free in this world.
Free that. Good quote. Should have a quote compilation from this after we're done. Okay, Meta, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is a nice fettuccine alfredo.
Oh, okay.
Preferably with chicken, but I left that out for you.
Oh, it's okay. Look, you can still. I'm not gonna pull it out of your fettuccine. Oh, I'm so close.
I need to close my OBS display so I can see your view more clearly on my
Dude,
side
it
monitor.
just. I had the perfect trajectory. I had a tiny bit of. I just had a tiny bit too much power. That's a good pick, though. Did you say you're Italian?
Oh my God, that's it. That's the
You
one.
got it!
536.
It's so fast. You were
That's the one.
correct. Oh my God, you already got it. You're insane.
105 tries.
That's nuts. I feel like just a moment ago you were saying like, man, I don't think I have control over the power, and then boom.
Let's watch that back. Let's watch it from this angle. Look at that! Look at that slow roll. You just needed to get to the board, which is textureless. And if it's on that path,
I'm gonna be here for a little longer, my friends. But that's okay. That means
card flip time.
You can move on to card flip. I will not move on till I finish the marble segment. I have not earned the next game, you know. Oh wait, so Meta, are you Italian?
I am, yeah.
That explains the mafia and the fettuccine.
25%.
Ah, okay, I see. I liked your getup today, by the way.
Thank you. I was so happy with how it turned out, and a lot of people complimented it, which felt good.
Yeah, it looked great. For those of you guys who haven't seen, by the way, I believe Meta actually posted pictures in the photo channel.
Yes.
In the Discord. Are you gonna play Mario 64 again? One of these days. Me? Mario 64, of course. That's like the one game that's like guaranteed always to come back. I have
God.
a lot of unfinished business in that game. Oh, come on. So close yet so far. My favorite food, as well, is curry, by the way.
Ooh, a good curry goes a long way.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's just I'm like never not in the mood for it. If I was ever hungry and somebody was suggesting food and they were like, hey, let's go get curry, I can't imagine a situation where I'd be like, no, thank you.
Right. With this even this even happened I think last week, where I was looking at a menu and I'm like, oh man, a lot of this stuff sounds good. I can't remember what I ordered last time. And then once I got to the chicken Alfredo, I was like, of course I'm picking it. That's the one.
Oh, please. Oh! Does that count?
Is it in these the middle?
Wait,
oh my God. Wow.
That doesn't count. That's insane, dude. I stopped it on the block, but it actually needs to be on the center divot.
You know, some would say that what you did was more skillful, but it's just not the skill it's looking for.
Okay, I had to knock that marble off. Okay, I had to clear the path. That's crazy. Streamer bad with balls, and it's kind of hard to believe given my predispositions. Oops! I just dropped a marble off screen.
The whole get up for the mafia stuff was great as well. With
Yeah.
I had to meet with my whole team later in the day, and I really got to be a person I usually am not. I got to be mean to people.
Oh, that's wild to imagine. Yeah, you're like a
And
very kind-hearted soul for the most part.
I was even able to like talk back with with people above me with no repercussions
That's
because
funny.
it was all part of the bit.
True, yeah. What are the controls?
Was any of it real? Who knows?
It's hidden. You've got plausible deniability because of the theme and the outfit, you know. Also, yeah,
Exactly.
it's just mouse flicking. It's like left click to like hold the marble essentially, and flick and let go of left click. I'm impressed with your skills, Meta.
Thank you.
Whoever manages to get all the things first gets hired for Dude Perfect. Are those guys still around? I remember when I was like in high school, those were like the TrickShot people.
I think they are. I don't watch them anymore, but I assume they still. I think they even have a game, and I don't think it's as good as this, which is crazy.
That's funny.
People probably like, what do you mean good like this? This is a fantastic game. Are you seeing this gameplay?
It is just raw. It's just raw. There's not even background music. It's just kind of real. I love that I get infinite marbles though. You know, the part of like going around and picking them back up again, you can just skip that part.
Mm-hmm.
Dude Perfect still uploads, makes sense. Still a somewhat big brand, yeah, makes sense. Become the BGM, a BGM simulator.
Is that's the music you expect this game to have?
Probably not actually, it's not very fitting. Probably like some lo-fi chill beats to like study to would be like good BGM for this
Mm-hmm.
game.
Where's like the phonograph or the right phonograph? I think that's the right word. And in the corner playing like some smooth jazz on a record.
Instead of is it phonograph?
Isn't that what a
Oh no! Come on! Look at this
thought that's what a
phone.
record player is called?
Well, a record player just plays the record, but you need like either a stereo to play the sound. You can have a gramophone. That thing is like just like
Gramophone. That's a phonograph.
phonogram. A phonograph sounds like a chart, like you get from like a doctor or something. But
Oh, it would be. Phonogram is like a record player.
phonogram? Did you say photograph? A phonograph? Sorry, before. One of those things.
I think yeah, phonograph.
Oh, okay. Come on, what is it? It like slightly. I don't know if I'm curving the marbles or if they're curving to the globe.
I think that's all the texture of the table. It's a very well worn table.
Maybe it does. Maybe it does have texture. Oh come on, please go 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 go.
Oh wow.
Are you kidding me? How did you get it?
This guy's completing all the die notches.
Do I get a secret bonus ending if I get it in all the other divots first and then the middle one? Probably not. This is not that kind of game.
Do you feel you need a special reward for all divots?
Maybe
Is
I
that
do.
what you seek in life?
Maybe that's what's wrong. I unironically like. I'm driven partially by the achievements. Maybe that's a symptom of my brain being broken there. I like achievements.
I do like achievement. I mean, you are going for 100% achievements in OOT.
True. That's such a fun game, by the way. That game has held up
It
extremely well.
it really has.
I've noticed something interesting as well. Every successive time I play Ocarina of Time, I like the Water Temple more and more.
It's not that bad.
I've
I
come
still
around
prefer
to think...
leaving Blizzard to do it.
I think I've come around. I think it's the best dungeon in that game, actually. It has literally only one flaw, which is that the iron boots are a little bit annoying to unequip and re-equip each time. Oh, yes! Let's
Nice.
go.
Good work.
277 tries. Not bad, honestly. Not bad. I'll take it. We did it. 14 minutes? That's pretty good. Let's watch the trick shot back. With them being thrown from the ether. Ooh, right in the middle. I just needed a teeny tiny bit more speed. Look at that. Alright, I am now about to join you on your card flinging journey. What are the stats? How do we compare against Northern Lion's stats? Do we know what he got?
I mean, it's all archived.
True, yeah. Okay, this is just throw it in the ping pong balls. Okay, I already hit the ping pong balls.
I feel like that's better than me. You're a lot better at this one, I think. This one's it took me a bit to catch on.
Okay. I think I just got like a really lucky first throw. I like this painting in the back. We're in somebody's attic right now. I wonder if this game tells a story, or if it's purposefully very generic.
I feel like there's a story to be had here.
Are attics
And
common in America?
I would say so, yeah. Pretty common.
I feel like we don't have them
I'd
much in
say
Australia.
more common than basements, I would say. Because like even a farmhouse, which is like a one floor, would still have some sort of attic, I think.
Yeah, this looks kind of almost like a farmhouse. It's very wooden up here. I like this frayed carpet as well. It's extremely aged. What about
Really
America,
adds
America?
character.
I was asking if attics are common there. I feel like they're not common in Australia. I've never lived in a house that's had an attic or a basement. Or I guess we have like a little like you can get into the roof space, but it's just like insulation up there.
Right.
But I feel like that's distinctly different from like an attic is like it's gonna have a floor, maybe a ladder or something to get up there. What do I use? Like so much further away on my little screen. So teeny. I need to throw in like a tiny bit of an angle. Just very slightly to the right. It's just a baby
I would
screen.
agree. I would agree that considering tornadoes and stuff, every house should in America have a basement.
Yo, he folk. 2. Look at my YouTube chat. What's good? This is the rawest gameplay you'll ever see.
It doesn't get more real than this.
I feel like I'm having a harder time controlling power on the card one.
Yeah, takes a lot more.
I feel like I've taken for granted like the types of like golf games where it shows like a meter of like how much power you're putting in.
Mm-hmm.
This is just like no power. This is like no power meter whatsoever. You're just feeling it out. Where's the mouse cam so chat can criticize your form? I actually do have a second camera plugged in, but I'm currently using the box that I would be using for the second camera to store Meta Forever's gameplay. Ooh, I'm throwing it all the way at the wall. Now the big question is, how long do you think it'll take us to actually fully finish this game?
That's a good question because there's a lot later on that's like throw this like multiple different
Yeah.
like not just marble, not just card, like oh, roll this marble into the right place and then throw a card in the right place while the marble's rolling.
Yeah, there's a few like big moving parts. This for now is
Yeah.
still just like throw the thing into the thing, and then we're good. You guys are gonna end up making me get this, lol. See, isn't it kind of fun? It's
But
kind of fun. I feel like it's one
yeah,
of
the
those
thing
kind of...
is it's not about beating the game.
It's about the journey.
It really is.
You know, it's just fun to fling cards. Unironically though, I feel like it's a game you kind of like look at the like on initial first impression. It's like, how could this possibly be fun? But then you watch it for a little bit longer, and you're like, you know what, maybe.
Hmm. You get that little itch of I could do this better. Maybe you
Yeah,
can.
true.
You won't know unless you try.
Part of it's gonna be like, is it really that hard to throw the card into the thing? You have no idea, man. It's hard. You have no idea until you've tried. Like, compared to this, the marble one already felt a lot easier. This one feels like a little bit of a Hail Mary.
Right. Because you got the arc of the card, and I feel like it's a lot harder telling perspective on this.
A little bit. I wonder if this is one of the ones that would benefit from, like, changing the camera around.
Hey, I tried the other camera, and I don't really see it.
Oh
I
yeah,
think this front angle works a lot better for me.
this other angle is kind of crazy, actually. Yeah, okay. I think that other camera is a bit too crisp. Like, I kind of need to see where I'm arcing this. I swear I've, like, rebounded and hit those orange balls a few times. How am I throwing it so far to the right?
I've got a card square under the balls right now.
Oh, yeah. 9 hours max? No, there's no way. I think it took Northern Line 55 hours to complete it.
Did he
So,
actually beat it?
yeah, he beat it. He completed it fully, I'm pretty
Oh, wow.
sure. 55 hours
Good
for
for him.
his full completion. That man is a machine. I'm assuming it'll
I
take us
just bounced off.
anywhere from 20 to 100 hours.
Sounds about right. Yeah. It's assuming we beat it.
You think we're not gonna make it?
I think it's very possible we drop the game. I think we make it to a reasonable spot, and then we question if this is what our life is meant for.
True. Hey, this is what I'm built for. I'm a speedrunner, man. I'm here for exactly this kind of gameplay. For extremely, extremely delayed gratification. You're bubbling it? I forget about us, guys. I never forget. I'm just locked in. Are you digitally throwing cards? Yes. Welcome, Colin. This is our new weekly Wednesday series. Weekly Wednesdays with Meta. Good chill little stream. I would normally stream a little bit longer today after this stream. However, I'm only going to do TrickShot Simulator today. I have a few good pals of mine coming over to make tacos. Riveting. Exactly. Look, it's just... I mean, it's like every other kind of game, you know? In a way. It's like fodder for the stream in a sense, right? Like no matter what game I'm playing, I'm really just like we're just here interacting. It's the medium by which we do it, you know. You are so locked in that you can't even move one bit. Well, I'm trying to figure out like the trajectory of these cards. I'm like wailing them all over the place though.
I feel like I've switched up my strategy a couple times. You know, you could do like a high arc throw and hope it comes sweeping down, or you could do like a really quick flick and keep it a low arc. Oh, it just bounced off the table into the ball back onto the table.
I had a couple of those ball bounces, or at least one ball bounce like that. I'm trying to figure out like I'm having a hard time getting a consistently similar amount of power for each throw. I feel like that's what I'm struggling with the most here. Angle is like one thing, but yeah, the right amount of power is like tricky. Take your time. Like I'm taking my time. There's only so much time I can take. There's only so much time to be taken. Like Astroneer, nice. How's work been, Meta?
Work's been pretty good.
Man. Any
I
crazy
really
drama?
enjoy the high school.
Oh yeah. I like the photos, the snaps you've been sending me of the random like graffiti on the laptops that you've been getting.
Some of them are good. Did I send you the no, I don't know if I sent anyone that. Just the other no, I did. The Five Nights at Freddy's one the
You
other
did send
day?
that one, yeah. That was the last one you sent me, I
Okay.
think. It's a pretty good drawing too. Or
Yeah.
scratching?
No, it was pencil.
Oh, okay.
But they worked pretty hard on it. It was slightly scratched in there.
These are like school issued laptops that you're cleaning, right?
Yeah.
I see, I see.
There's some good designs kids have. Sometimes I feel bad when they when their device breaks and they have like a nice design on it. Kind of hurts.
You have to remove it. What was the most devious, rambunctious thing you did while you were in high school, out of curiosity? I feel like you strike me as somebody who's like a very above board kind of person, following the rules kind of thing. You
Yeah, very by the book.
think for the raid,
Um,
Eliland, Edward MMOs. Think of the raid. Welcome. How was stream? Was good.
I, not like in the school because I wasn't too rambunctious on school grounds,
Hmm.
but uh when we were in cross country practice, that's when the tomfoolery happened.
Tomfoolery. Yeah.
I mean, we're talking working with one of my fellow students, we found a ginormous rabbit. I mean, I'm talking like at least twice the size of my head.
Found Bugs Bunny.
We really did, and so we carried her back to the school.
Okay. A student now. Honorary student.
And I'm sure I could probably search through an old friend's Twitter and find the picture we all took
Oh,
with
wow,
the
okay.
bunny. So that was pretty cool. Um, that because this is being recorded, I have to say this is all a joke and not a real thing that we did. This is just a story. But I heard there were kids similar to our team who happened to go into an abandoned prison yard
Oh, wow,
and
okay.
explore.
Your mind's true.
I didn't do that, but I overheard that there was a cross country team that did that.
Okay, that's a... Yeah, that's not too crazy, but I wouldn't expect anything absolutely insane that you, like, burnt down, like, somebody's, you know, house or anything like that who went to school with you.
No, I mean we were at the before and after of a house burning, but
Oh, that's just a natural house
I
burning?
it was probably other people.
Oh, okay,
It
Jesus.
just wasn't us. We didn't burn it, but we were there before it was burned, and we went there after it was burned.
Dude, I think if you hit the painting, it like it moves. Maybe I'm going insane. What was the? I wonder what the most rambunctious thing I did at school. Toast went to school with me. Maybe he remembers this stuff. I remember.
I feel like you were a kid to get into some trouble.
Only a very, very mild amount. I was a reasonably good student. But I do remember our school had very strict uniform policies. Um,
I
the
bet you went to school without a belt one day.
No, I'm skinny. I always needed a belt. But or did I wear it in high school? Maybe I didn't. I actually don't remember. I don't think I actually never. I don't think I ever wore a belt. Now that I think about it. Oh my god! I hit the balls from both. I wonder if you can bounce the card from beneath it into the balls. Probably not.
I feel like it would allow that.
It just feels like it wouldn't
I don't
hold.
think. I guess that's fair. You do need that power behind it to really
To like
stick it in the
wedge it in there,
balls.
yeah. But you know, I think during the I got cold pretty easily, and here where I live, like there's cold days in summer sometimes. Like you'll get a really cold rainy day or something, and we had a strict summer and winter uniform, and the summer one was like, you know, you don't have to wear like a blazer, you don't have to wear your tie, and you're not meant to wear scarves and that sort of thing. But I wore my I liked wearing my scarf kind of all year round. And I remember at some point, um, during the summer months at school, I got my scarf confiscated because it wasn't part of my uniform. And so to
Mm,
retaliate, I brought another scarf the next day to school, and I got that confiscated as well. And I got after school detention for it. And I had to like fill out this questionnaire of like, why did you choose to disrespect the school? And all this sort of stuff. And I never got those scarves back. Which I don't know if that's legal. I don't know if they can just confiscate it forever. Those were my scars. I mean, they're school uniform, but they were like mine.
right, but then you have to look out for like the well-being of the student, right? And if a kid's getting cold, I feel like a scarf is for the well-being of the student.
Yeah, I never got that. I was wearing the school uniforms scarf as well. I was like, yeah, the emblem on it and everything. I was just like, nope. It's just most teachers didn't care. It
Too
was like
much
one
school
teacher.
spirit.
I don't remember her name. She was like the vice principal or something. What else was there? Was there anything else that I did? Was it any more extreme than that? Dude, I can't chuck these at all. I can't remember. I feel like there were other things that are slipping my mind right now. I
This
did.
really makes you realize how good we had it back with the marble.
This card throwing one. Oh, the marbles was like 100 times easier, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe not 100, but like 20 times easier. I guess we'll know exactly how much easier based on the number of attempts it takes us to get it. I wonder if there's any randomness to the card throws, or if it's just, am I fully in control of it?
I think it's
I like
ooh,
tapped it into the balls, but it
ooh.
wasn't perfectly in the middle. That was such a good throw.
I think as long as you do the same inputs, you should get the same result.
I wonder if like a tool assisted speedrun of this would just get like everything first try. That would be like kind of incredible.
Probably.
That would be amazing. I'm gonna take a nap because I woke up at 5 a.m. You get some good sleep, Axolotl. Okay, Meta, what are your top 5 favorite video games of all time?
Mm.
And what's the best game you played this year? Best new game.
That's tough. I think Celeste is still my number one.
Oh yeah.
I can't fully remember what the other top 5 were.
I remember there was a time
'Cause I
when
remember
Hollow
posting
Knight
it.
was your favorite at some point, way in the past.
Hollow Knight was, yeah, Hollow Knight was my number one before I was a trick shot master, is what I was gonna say.
Oh, you got it in! You're crazy! What? Oh my god, you're a gamer, man. Holy... Dude, what the heck?
Let's watch that one back.
I'm gonna watch your watching of yours.
Mm.
Ooh. Sniped it. Wow.
It really sits on it before it confirms that as a goal.
Yeah, I was really checking, like, is it gonna slip back out? Nah, you're cracked. You're goated with the sauce, as the kids say.
I feel goated with the sauce. Yeah, so after Hollow Knight being my first, my top game was Celeste. Let me. So I've got the. Do I have it saved here? Hmm.
Some of them go so far away. You know, throughout all of human history, saying something along the lines of "my goat is washed" was always considered a pretty good thing. Only recently have Zoomers destroyed that phrase and given it a negative connotation. Throughout all of medieval Europe and human history, if you said my goat was washed, you'd be like, oh, it's a good thing. Nowadays, if your goat is washed, it's like, oh no! Is this the Northern
I
Line
hope they get
banter?
better.
Exactly. Goat is dirty. Okay, I have a question for you guys in chat. Do you guys have a favorite? This is a crazy question, I know. Do you have a favorite grain?
Uh, I feel like oak has pretty nice grain to it.
Oh, I was thinking like wheat.
I assume you meant like, yeah, like food, not like the
Favorite
grain
wood,
in wood.
favorite wood texture is
Maple
great.
has pretty nice grain.
I don't think I can. I don't know if I can tell the difference between any kinds of grains of wood. I know what
I
bamboo
don't
looks like.
know
That's
if
like a grass.
I don't know if there is any difference, the grains.
I like
Uh,
faux wood vinyl grain on like record players from the 70s stuff. Atari 2600.
can you not search channels by like who posted in it anymore? Is that not a thing?
You
Or is
can,
that just
yeah.
because of streamer? I wonder if it's just because of streamer mode.
You just gotta make sure that if
It
you're filtering a
is.
channel, like you should delete the filter. That's not related to
You
whatever you want.
can't search from user
How can you
while in streamer mode.
really? Okay, wow. You're cute. Are you winning? I am winning at life, but not at this game. Meta is currently in the lead. This isn't near. I love that this isn't X format posts. We've gotten this isn't near and this isn't Mario so far. Can we get any more? Today in gym, a girl asked me, "Are you single?" I said, "No, I am not single. I have one brother and one sister." You're a mad gamer. What's good? In YouTube chat, welcome to the greatest game of all time. You know, this game is actually a really good game for YouTube Shorts. It just fits the aspect ratio really well because
Oh, it does.
you can crop out the left and right like pretty easily. You really don't lose much info.
What
Speaking
if I
of
posted it in this channel?
speaking of being single, Meta, are you much of a dating kind of person? What's your deal, or is that too private, not for stream?
I'm getting there.
You're getting there.
I'm working on it.
Oh, do tell.
There's a there's a girl at the climbing gym,
Oh, ho, 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 yeah.
and right, all I'm looking for right now is to be friends. I'm not trying to force anything. I don't need to rush anything. I'd rather be friends first, and if it stays that way, that's fine. If it becomes anything more, cool.
It's a good approach, I think. You're just a chill guy. No pressure, no
Yeah.
rush.
Plus, we're about even skill level. I think she's a bit better than me.
Oh, we can't have that. You gotta go grind it.
No, I'm actually completely fine with that. I mean, it like pushes me to be better,
True,
but
fair.
also I hope me being there, asking her about her climbs, pushes her to be better as well.
I'm just so close and yet so far. Yeah, inside of Marley's mind. Hello, welcome. I wish you good luck, Meta. You're a good catch.
I would think so.
Unless you have like some sort of secret, maybe you're so well adjusted because you're like a serial killer on the side that we just don't know about him.
Hmm.
But you seem
I
pretty
mean, if
put
that were
together.
a thing, this would be the kind of stream where that would come out.
So I got the marble in 927, but now Fred wants the game, so lol, have fun guys, or have fun 2K. Dude, we're statistically more cracked than 2K
This is true.
by at least a few hundred marbles. What game are you
But
playing
what
right
if
now?
marbles just isn't 2K's strategy? Like that's not their specialty. What if they're the card throwing wizard?
True. 2K gets it in like 100 tries. Meanwhile, we're gonna be like at 10,000 or something. Or I will be, sorry. You already gotten it. You're good. You're in the clear. Also, this is TrickShot Simulator, and we're chilling. How are you, Marley? Is it just randomized shit? No, I'm throwing the cards with my mouse. I have to get it in between the ping pong balls. In between these two dudes. But it's an ordeal to get it in here.
Oh, that dink is such a satisfying noise. How can I even be angry about getting that close?
Also, your Q, welcome home from work. How was work? I should get back into climbing. You made me want to climb again. I used to do like a little bit of
Mm.
rock climbing. Never bouldering, but I've done rock climbing before.
When I visit, we're definitely going.
Oh, 100% we should. That would be so fun.
I I'm making it a point. Like anytime I travel somewhere, I want to climb there. So I've climbed in. Haven't climbed in Pittsburgh. That's definitely that'll need to happen. I've climbed in Kansas City, in Italy, and later this year I'll be climbing in Hawaii.
Oh, okay. You're very... Hello. Speaking of Hawaii and other states, Meta, as an American, which 5 states are the best states in your subjective opinion? I can give you mine as an outsider for who knows nothing about America, really.
I'd like to hear those thoughts first.
Okay, so this is from a total outsider's point of view. I don't even think I really even know all the states. But obviously I'm gonna put California in there, probably at number one. Seems like there's a lot
Okay.
of cool stuff there. Strong economy, nice redwood forests. Um, Gotta put New York, concrete jungle and all that. I think Texas is also pretty iconic. It's a big state, a lot of sights to see. Nice and southern. A lot of good hot sauces are made there. Gotta put maybe Washington for the capital, right? I think the capital is Washington, D.C. Is that right?
DC, not Washington State.
Oh no, okay, scratch that from
It's
scratch Washington then.
if you ask other people, if you ask someone who uses like the technical wording, Washington DC is its own thing. It does not exist within a state.
I see. Okay,
Realistically, it is completely surrounded by Maryland.
Hmm.
Washington, D.C., to me, is in Maryland.
I see, I see.
But technically, that's false.
Okay. Let's see, what else is there? Nevada has Las Vegas. Where's the Grand
Mm-hmm.
Canyon? Is that in a single state?
Grand Canyon is New Mexico. Arizona.
Yo,
I was
Kikeraku. Hello.
I was thinking Arizona.
Oh,
I was
okay.
just a little off.
What else is okay? What is definitely not going in the top 5? Florida is not going in there. I'm sorry. I don't know. I've only named 3. Like I'm struggling to name 2 more that should be in the top 5. Maybe Hawaii could be in there. That's 4. And now we need one more state. Top 5, alright, hear me out, chat. Florida, Ohio. No way Florida and Ohio are in there. No shot. There's no
No,
way. Alabama? That's just a lesser Texas. I'm sorry, Americans.
we're out.
New York? New York is valid. I feel like New York makes sense.
Gonna be honest, I think challenge 3 is harder than number 2, but that's just me.
Oh, okay.
Or
I'm
did I say harder? I challenge 3 is
Wait,
easier.
what? Did you already get it? Wait, what? I'm just
Yes.
like, you already finished it. I haven't even
Look
got
at this. Look at this.
Dude, what?
Boom, boom, in.
Oh my
I think that
god.
one's a bit easy.
Alright, maybe they're not ranked based on difficulty, I guess.
I think it's teaching us the basics of each of the game modes right now, and then it really goes into the meat and potatoes. Speed running against a speedrunner. I've been known to speedrun here and there myself,
That is
but I've
true.
gone more into the challenge run direction.
That's true. This man has a very long speedrun backlog that is not really, it's not really growing, but it's not shrinking either. I need to think of a 5th state to add. Is Vermont any good? I've heard that state is cool.
Mm,
What state is Chicago
I
in?
don't.
Is that Louisiana? That's
Chicago is Illinois.
Illinois. Colorado.
Just Chicago alone, I feel like we have a lot to offer here in Illinois. I don't think Vermont really has anything notable.
Fair.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Vermontians in chat.
They've got
Um,
Bernie Sanders, right? That guy's kind of cool.
that's pretty cool. Um, may I suggest Minnesota?
Well, actually, I was gonna say you should suggest your top 5.
So I would probably I think Texas is a pretty good one.
I
There's just a
agree.
lot. When you're that big of a state, there's just a lot to do, and I think that does count for something. Wow, you have to throw hangers really hard.
Okay, I'm scared.
It's such a different. It's like cards. The jump from marble to card felt like you had to put a lot more power into it. From card to hanger, it feels insane. I feel like I need more mouse space for this. I don't know where I can put my mouse. Um,
North Carolina,
so
top 5.
Texas, North Carolina. What do they have besides good men's college basketball?
How are you losing this game with a hardcore gamer lean? This is a hard game. Meta is also a hardcore gamer. Don't worry, I've gotten close multiple times. One of these will eventually hit.
Good crime. Hey, I mean, it's better than bad crime, right? This might be an alt cam kind of challenge.
Ah, yeah, that alt cam for the hangers looks a little bit less crisp than some of the other alt cams. You probably still haven't finished the trick shot. No, this is a hard trick shot. There's gonna be some of these, like I'm just warning you, we're gonna be stuck on some of these for a while. And some of these could be this one. Alright, so you got Texas.
Texas, I think California, like you said, the redwoods. There's a lot to do. Uh, I don't know if I would really go New York.
Okay.
It just seems I don't know, too gray,
Concrete jungle,
and
maybe.
I don't know. I can get tightly packed buildings in Chicago.
True.
I don't need the entire. I guess it's not the entire state, but like, Where's the appeal of the rest of the state? Minnesota, plenty of beautiful trees, a lot of nice land there.
Ooh, okay.
Honestly, seems like a great place to relax.
Okay, that's a good metric to rank it by.
Chicago is a no go. All right, but hear me out. Chicago is kind of cool.
Seems like a cool place.
Living there, I don't know, but like Chicago is a great place to visit, I would say. Alaska, that I was gonna put Alaska there. I think Alaska is probably also a really good visit. And then what do we have? We Texas and California for attractions. We've got Minnesota and Alaska for scenery. Where's a good fifth?
Slightly more to the right. Dude, I keep hitting the red parts of those things.
Maybe Washington. Washington wouldn't be too bad. You got Seattle. You got like other stuff there too.
Oh, Seattle's
I
in
don't really know what
Washington.
else
Oh.
they have besides Seattle. But when I was there were some cool things. There was the troll under the bridge. You got the Space Needle.
Troll under the bridge?
Yeah, it was like a highway bridge, and it was like a stone troll that was carved underneath it. It's really cool.
Okay.
Seattle's team got stolen. Are they not the Seattle Seahawks anymore? Or what team are we talking about? Probably, did they lose their baseball team? I feel like baseball teams have switched a bit recently. Supersonics basketball,
Yes, I random.
the main sport I follow the least, I think, for not being a person who follows sports already.
Hey, just for note.
Marinade, what's your favorite sports team?
Ooh. Uh, that's a hard one. Let me think. Team Liquid?
Liquid or moist?
Oh, Moist is pretty good. Liquid just has more players I follow. But Moist
Okay.
is probably just inherently cooler. I liked Panda Gaming for a bit as well. I unfortunately
Panda was pretty good while it existed.
the only sport like thing I've ever followed has been like Super Smash Bros. Melee tournaments. But I
Nice
feel like
gold block.
the idea of getting into sports is appealing. Like I watch videos about sports, like about a basketball fiasco or like some NASCAR thing, and I'm like, oh, okay, I can see. There's like storylines, and I like storylines.
I've got to send you a great video then, if that's something you'd watch. It's a guy who analyzes the oh,
Hold.
that was off a bounce.
Shit. 1,737.
Let's see that. That was amazing.
We need to
I
rewatch
think
that.
that was the one off the bounce.
38 minutes. Okay, let's watch that trick shot. It's just barely hanging on there. Let's see. You're right, it was a bounce.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Wow.
I didn't think that would work.
Nice
Oh,
job.
thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god, okay. Let's bask in the glory for a second. Let me turn up my fan a tiny bit. Okay, now you already did the next one. The next one is the ping pong ball one, I think, that you've already completed. So you're
Yes.
now one ahead still. Oh, I like that it shows you like the minimum tries. So that means you could replay it in theory and get a lower minimum tries thing and best time.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. How many are there of these total? 4, 8, 12, 16. There's 16 games. Okay. So that means we're an eighth of the way through, or I'm an eighth of the way through.
It's a bit less than I expected, honestly.
Okay, so this is a bounce on 2 tables and hit it into the spinning cup. How did you get this immediately?
I wouldn't say immediately. It was 137 tries, that's a lot of work into it.
True, that's not nothing. Okay, this already looks like it might be a bit easier. Oh, I just hit the rim. I almost got it in. Dude, it's
So
spinning around
switch
on
back to
a
this cam.
wooden train piece. I had a train set that was like made out of pieces like that. Yeah, this is... I feel like this is gonna be easier. I've hit the rim like 4 times. But maybe I shouldn't speak too soon. And before I get stuck here for many years. So your dark was good. I have a stream idea, question mark? Hit me up. What's your stream idea? The Baronet was tossing the coat hangers and Meadow was just watching from the other side. Yeah, Rain was good.
Oh, because of the camera angle? Yeah, I could understand that.
Bink, bink.
No, Baronade's on table tennis. That's it. Okay, yeah, no, his cam's not frozen. We're good.
Yeah, I'm just locked in, baby. So far, it's taking me longer to do every challenge. But I wonder if I'll get even one faster than meta. Or in fewer tries.
I think the chances are very likely. I am human after. There
Who
are some
says
things
that?
I get stuck on.
If you weren't human, that's exactly what you'd want me to believe, though.
This is also true. I mean, how can we really? What if I was just told I'm human?
He was secretly a god gamer this whole time. I keep hitting the rim.
Oh my god, I heard like 2 dinks in a row.
I'm just rimming this thing. Wait, no, sorry. I don't mean to... Okay, never mind. Forget I said that.
Strike that from the record.
Strike that from the court record.
I feel like I need a longer. I'm trying to figure out. Because I've got a longer mouse pad over here. But I feel like I need to be facing the monitor.
Are you changing your IRL mouse trajectory? gonna ask something and then my mind blanked. Oh, what's the best game that you've played that you haven't finished yet?
Best game I've played but haven't finished yet. Oh, that's a really good question. I haven't played. I haven't finished Fury. Fantastic game.
Yuri.
It's a boss rush style game. Um, huh. I know there's a ton of games I've probably started and haven't finished.
You know what mine is? Final Fantasy VII.
Ooh, that's a good. I haven't started that.
It is, in my opinion, definitely as good as whatever the hype for it is. Maybe even better.
Now, are we talking remake or
Oh no, original.
original? Okay.
I have no information. Oh!
The 5 minutes flat.
186. Let's go. Let's go. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I was gonna say, I have no information about what the remake entails. I can only speak on the original. The original is really, really, really good. Let's watch that trick shot back. Nice. Okay, this is... Okay, the trend is following. This was also the easiest for me, I think. Oh, dang, my clip didn't go through. If you want to post clips, post them in the Discord server. KitKat, if you're in there. But there's a clips channel if you'd like to post any. Not bad. It's not bad. Alright, I am now caught up to meta. Okay, so you throw the hanger, and it's just gonna land on the wooden pole. Alright. Seems simple enough.
This one's interesting because it's
Oh wow, you do really have to,
you know,
like...
you have to get the distance, but you also have to make sure the rotation lines up. And I don't really know how to control that as well.
Hmm.
That's my tip for you.
I do see what you mean. I like this coat hanger color. Okay, these coat hangers are my favorite color, actually.
This like aquamarine-ish teal.
Yeah, I don't know what the name for this color is. I've heard it be called many different things. I think the GameCube controller that comes in this color is called, like, emerald blue or something like that. Some people call it cyan. Some people call it turquoise. Call it sea green. Whatever it is, this is it. This is the color that I like the most.
It's a very satisfying color. Can you curve the throw? Not really.
You can chuck the coat hanger to the left and right, yeah. But you can't really curve them. Not like the card. The card was very curvable.
But it does. You can change the arc. So if I do a, wonder if I can scoot back enough to show this on my mouse. I wonder. Is that no? That goes sideways. So rotation of the mouse matters. So that's gonna send it to the side. But you can like lob it up real high with like it takes in the amount of time you're holding for like the distance and the speed. So you could do like a quick flick and it'll stay lower. Or you can do it slower and it'll get that lob. So there's quite a bit of variability.
I'm hitting this post, but not much more than that. Band-Aid, you gotta do it. Gotta do what? Oh my god, mine spun around and flew off.
I think Fury might be the best game that I didn't finish that I started. I'm thinking there's a lot of games that I look at and that I buy that I don't play, but not many that I start that I don't finish.
Okay. Or at least not that are not like really good ones. 'Cause otherwise you'd probably finish them.
Right. Well, I still like finishing bad games.
Interesting, okay.
You know, you never know when a game is just instantly going to become good, and then it makes you completely rethink the early game, and maybe it wasn't the game, maybe it was you.
It's fair. It's insightful.
Fury, yeah, Rian.
Come on, man. I'm gonna help with my brains being mean. I don't want to brain shut down. Love you nerds. Alright, have a good one, Urbex. Get some good rest if you need it. I have a lot of unfinished good games just because I've just taken on too many games. I've definitely finished some stinkers though. Namely, Conker's Bad for a Day. I am a Conker's hater.
Mm. Yeah, the one you that was going to be finished and then was pulled into the next year, and it was like, yes, it's still on the list, and then it magically disappeared.
Dude, that game, I was putting together the playlist for all those segments because I've been highlighting everything, and oh my god, I've given myself a really hard time of like sorting everything out.
The titles you've given some things are insane.
Oh, did you see the screenshots I posted?
That was amazing.
Part something. Maybe part 2. I love that Echoes of Wisdom was like maybe part 2. I'm like, that's the second part, and it's already ambiguous as to whether or not that's the second one. That's so early to have already lost track.
The worst I had was like, I've got 2 playthroughs that I think have a double up on part number.
Okay,
And so
yeah.
I just need to like sort out which one. I was probably like, I probably came back to the game after like 2 months, and I was like, which part am I on? And I recounted it, and I probably put the number wrong earlier.
Okay, I see.
Uh,
You like Hurricane? Yo,
and
busy?
bro, don't worry about it.
Oh, do you have like hand cam on or something?
No, but like I switched my mouse to my lap so I can have the laptop sideways and that as my mouse pad so I have more room.
Oh, I see, yeah.
And the cam just happens to cut off, around my waist area.
The beloved cock cam. I've done many streams of those.
No, this just leaves it ambiguous.
Which part is ambiguous? Ooh.
Of like what's going on.
You
What
redeemed
is my hand
Uru?
doing?
Not
Never
on my
know.
screen you didn't. Are you sure? I'll give you a free one. Uru. But I don't see it. Maybe I missed it.
I'm gonna. Oh no, I see it. I see it a bit higher up.
Oh, wait, do I not see my own redeems now that I have shared chat? I actually wonder if that's what it does. On
I
Chatty.
switched to your chat, and I do see it.
Yeah, I'm funneling it through Chatty though, so I wonder if that program just has issues with it.
Oh,
Okay, if any of you redeem
Techno
anything, just
Sniper
yell
gets
at me.
delivered.
This is an arm workout. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, yeah. Especially after the like the mystery game stuff. I'm so glad that my teammates were better at the ones where it was hurting my hand because I
Oh
did
wow,
not
okay.
want to keep playing Avalanche. It was hurting my hand, and it was slightly laggy, and I felt like it'd be something I'd be good at, and then I played it, and I was like, I don't want to play this.
Yeah, honestly fair.
So it
Gotta give
worked
those hands a
out.
break. They're important tools.
They are. They were hurting a lot earlier today from yesterday's climbing session.
Oh jeez, okay.
I think I counted like 10 ripped calluses from yesterday.
Jeez, okay. You're putting him through the ringer. so to speak.
Yeah, I need to sand them down or something so I don't rip them. It's a hardcore thing at this point for me.
Dude, this trick shot looks easier than it is.
Absolutely.
The ping pong ball one looked harder than it was.
I feel like the how light you had to throw the ping pong ball made it feel easy to me.
Yeah.
I'm correlating the strength of the throw with how hard the trick shot is.
I guess the nice part about there's one nice element to this, which is that by having it be a harder throw in terms of like how much force you have to put behind your mouse, I feel like I have a bit better control over how much power I'm putting into the throw this time.
I could see that. I feel like I have more control over the lighter throws though.
Okay.
Does that count? Oh, it's not gonna stay.
Did you just spin around the pole or something?
No, it like caught the not even in the hook, but it was kind of resting against the chair.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of trying to bounce it off the wall or ceiling right now and see if I can get some crazy angle.
Dude, a wall bounce would be nutty. I am definitely not going for a rebound shot. Unless it, like, just happens by accident.
Yeah, I think I just need to like mentally reset, and this is helping.
Some of them I throw with... I feel like I have to throw it with not that much spin. If it's got too much spin, it's gonna spin off the pole.
Yeah, but reducing that spin is so hard.
I feel like to reduce the spin, you have to, like, jerk it more. To really just, like... Just... pivot. Yeah. How did I just throw two? What did I just do? So what's going through your mind when you play a game like this, Meta?
Just really focusing on my hand movement, honestly.
I was gonna say the same. Also, I've got a crazy comparison. I don't know if you feel the same. I feel like this has the same effect on my mind as washing dishes.
Yeah, just kind of really zoning in, or kind of zoning like you're so you know what you're doing, and you kind of like you've got the motions down, and it's just kind of you can focus on really anything.
Good quote. But yeah, kind of. It's
Shame
very
it
like...
doesn't keep all of the coat hangers spawned. I mean, it has to be realistic, right? Like even this guy in his attic doesn't have infinite coat hangers.
That would be funny if it just kept piling them. Please, this Brady just stop talking. Maybe Blizzy, you need to start talking. Mind blown. Oh, wait, what is that? What am I looking at?
It locked that in so quick. I
What the
I was
hell?
not expecting that to count. Let's watch that replay.
I need to see your replay again. How the heck did you do that? What the hell? That is crazy.
Wow.
Dude, Metastay's winning somehow.
I'm gonna use this time to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Alright, sweet. Alright, now we get it. Alright, now we get the trick shot while he's gone. How you guys? What's good? Dude, Meta's kinda... He's kinda cooking. Is it just me, or is this man good at every game he plays? Or is it just a relative thing? Am I just relatively slightly worse at every game I play? Oh, I got a coat hanger stuck in the painting. I should get a bonus point for that. That might even be harder than getting it on the pole, if I'm being honest. It is really hard though. Like it's gonna be like you have influence over the rotation of the coat hanger. So you need it to be like rotated the right way. Because I've hit the pole a bunch of times. It's trivial to hit the pole. Hitting the pole happens like once every like 3 or 4 coat hangers, but you gotta be like rotated the right way. It's tricky. How are you guys doing? Plan is right now. I don't actually know how long it'll take. I'm actually, so far, I don't know if we've just been hitting semi-easy ones, but I feel like I've been progressing faster than expected. Also, yo, thank you for the 0.79 pounds in YouTube chat. Thank you. Much love for the super chat. Just had a weird interaction with that light bulb up there. Hey!
I am back.
You're welcome back. I just gotta. I don't know what's the smaller denomination of currency, for Great British pounds. Is it like pence or something?
I think a pence. Yeah.
I think I just got 79 pence in a super chat from somebody with a Korean name that I can't read. Can you say happy birthday? No, I've already said that. I fell for that already.
25% through the game.
Yeah, I was just saying before you got back.
Marble.
We've either been hitting some kind of easy ones, or we're progressing faster than I expected to.
I think, I mean, you and I are both familiar with chip 3 in a row. I think that one's pretty iconic.
Wait, wasn't that like
that
was like one of the hardest ones, right?
Yeah.
Dude, once we have to start doing multiple things, it's gonna be kind of jover.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Probably don't want to hit the pole, but near misses since you want to clip the edge of the coat hanger anyways. That's true. You want just like the hook to hit it. Might have got some like crazy like upside down
Mm-hmm.
thing going on. So wait, what's your one now? Are you doing? Oh, you're doing some more marbling. Ah.
Could you imagine? It's just a bit too slow. The texture of the table at the end. See, this is the thing. This is too much mouse pad. I need a less mouse pad for the marble.
You need to like readjust your readjustment back.
Yeah. And this is going to be the problem with like multiple throws because I'm going to need to switch. Where's the goal? The center pip of the die.
Oh, it's another one we have to land it on the dice block. On the die. Dude, Meta, I got a coat hanger stuck behind the painting. Once.
Stuck behind it.
Like, as in the hook part hooked behind the painting, and it was just stuck up there for a little bit. But that was while you were at the toilet.
Oh, wow. Again, this just like feels easier because I need to throw it less. Wow.
Oh my god. What did you get?
17 minutes. Mine was like 29 minutes.
Oh, but you had well, the time is less relevant. What did you get for the tries?
I think I think I had more tries. I'll leave even.
I think you had less. I think you were getting similar attempts. Let me
How do
watch this
I
trick shot back. Let's bask in our
return to
glory.
stage select?
I'm gonna look at mine as well.
Oh, I was 729 hangers.
That was actually
So I
pretty
was
similar. Hold on, let's go compare our stats actually. I'm curious.
25 minutes. Okay, so not actually as much as I thought.
Okay, what did you
You
get
did
through?
clear table tennis ball quicker, but with more tries. More
Yeah,
try. Okay.
I'm speeding a little more,
So
but I'm doing more attempts, I
yeah,
think.
you've got me on two speeds. I've got you on two speeds, four tries.
So you're lower on all four of the tries. I
Yeah.
got I got hard stuck on this card throwing one for a while. That was brutal. But hey, a quarter of the way through, dude, we're absolutely schmoving. All right, so you're on marble half pipe now. Uh,
Yes.
let's do it. All right, it's good to be back on the same level as Meta once again. So it needs to roll like that and then land on the die. I see. Okay. All right, it's time. Let's do it. Let's begin. Oh, that is. I got used to the hanger
It's
throwing. I'm like, whoa.
yeah, it's really sensitive compared to that.
Which, you know what? I guess makes sense because it is marbles. Dude, I almost got it. It's on the wrong divot, but I got it on the block.
Mine rolled over the right divot at like just barely too fast. Actually insane how quickly you and I were like back to back almost there.
So I'm in a awkward spot because I have to get rid of that marble now.
Oh, that's right, and you can't just like launch one at it.
Yeah, I have to roll one into it and then knock it off, essentially. That's okay. I sweat off my
Would
brow.
work if I did something like that, but I'm not cheesing this one. Is this a classic trick shot? No. I don't ever remember getting my giant dinosaur out to hold up a half pipe.
What do you think this half pipe is made out of? It's like a hard plastic sheet of some sort.
Yeah, like maybe a plexiglass.
What if it's like a recycled piece of like a rubbish bin or something?
Could be. I could see that.
Okay, I've
Very
cleared the
smart.
die.
Right?
We are officially back in business. I don't want to alarm anybody. Plastic page from a ring binder, maybe. Like this is like, I was like cooling down with the power. You actually need like a decent amount of power in this one.
Yeah. Still got to what's it called? Still got to get the power to make it, but then the angle just right to clear the edge of that first half pipe. It's pretty tough.
Yeah, you gotta clear it by like just a little bit. It's really easy to be like a bit too far to the right.
Mm-hmm. Especially because the spin of the marble is naturally going to the right.
True, true, true. Dude, before the stream, I was looking at the achievement progress for like this game. Dude, it drops off hard.
Does it? I guess I'm not too surprised by that.
Ooh. Thought I was cooking for a second. Not quite there. that was a perfect angle with, like, too much power. Oh, so close. Come on. Are you joking? You are kidding me.
That's actually insane.
I've gotten it on the dice, on the die twice now, on 2 different occasions.
I've only, like, touched the die once. Who knows? It being on a further pip, that could actually help. Could potentially use that to slow down your marble.
True. It it's like a cushion almost. Like a bumper.
It did just have the perfect angle, just not the velocity.
Dude, I've been on a recent
Yeah,
prep for
it veered
Virginia.
to the right. You see the texture of the table in the light. That texture is like real.
Yeah, this table has like, it has some angles to it. Okay, so Meta, what's your current like playing list? What games are you kind of in the middle of right now that you're actively trying to get through?
Trackmania is the big like just constant grind.
Oh, I am.
Just really working on improving that. Doing Monster Hunter Wilds with Nerd Dead and Positron. That's our Sunday game currently. And then on Fridays and Sundays, I've been playing Elden Ring Reforged, which is a mod for Elden Ring.
Oh, okay.
Changes up a lot of it. Adds a co-op raid mode, which puts you in the hard mode difficulty of the mod, as well as some extra things that make it hard, including like reduced time between attacks for enemies, and bosses have special raid moves that are only available in that mode. It's been a really fun time playing that with the guys. That's
Okay.
with some coworkers.
Yeah, that sounds pretty fun. Huh? I'm gonna be starting a Baldur's Gate playthrough pretty soon.
Ooh, of the first game?
Of the third one, the one that everyone played for a bit.
Oh, okay.
Baldur's Gate 3, nice tabletop RPG-ish style game almost. I mean, it's not really a tabletop game, but it's like very D&D-esque.
Right.
Man, I think this one. I don't think this one is possible. I think they. I don't think they. I think they forgot to test this. It's like the one level they didn't try to test.
It's a very specific angle. But you know, I mean, it'll seem impossible if you keep that mindset, right? As soon as you tell yourself it's not possible, then it becomes impossible.
True. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Are you kidding me? I got another marble in the wrong spot of the die. That's my third marble that I've gotten on the die, on the wrong divot. I don't know what these are called. Pit.
I call them pips. PIP.
PIP. I was thinking like PIT. Isn't a pip like a pip you get in like a it's like a hard center of like a date or something, you know?
No, that's a pit.
Dude, I just got another marble.
That is.
It replaced the previous one.
Incredible.
Oh, the 9:27 was 9 minutes 27 seconds, not the attempt count. Oh, I see. That makes sense. What was your attempt count? Dude, they should be. This game should be sponsoring us. We're influencing people to buy it.
I didn't even notice that one marble rolling like across the table and almost actually landing on the die.
Jerking! I replaced it again.
You're really good at that. I mean, you're like, you're really consistent at this one compared to me.
I'm like always the tiniest bit to the right. I don't know how to adjust for this. I'm gonna cream? Scream.
Hold on.
What is even going on up there right now? How are there 2 marbles up there?
That's actually crazy how good you are at getting that close.
I got one it's in the right pit, but like close to me now, so I have to knock it further or something. I've almost gotten it like an unbelievable amount of times at this point. Oh yeah, Michael, what are you Oh no, are you kidding?
You have 3 out of the 5.
Dude, it rolled over the middle. It did what you were saying, like, I think the marble helped, like, cushion the blow, but it still went, like a 0.5% too far. Gotta finesse this marble in there, man. Oh, TK, how's your playthrough of, Sonic Unleashed going, by the way? I'm losing the sauce. Not the best angle.
You know what's crazy? We know it's possible. They show us before we even play.
That is true. Plus, I mean, I believe it. I've almost gotten it so many times. I'm just like, hey, look, if it was just like the teeniest bit less power, or teeniest bit more to the right or something. I see the vision. The best anal. Is that what I said? I will say that this game, it's actually pretty fun. Come on, please.
It is.
Oh my god, that
I remember when. Oh wow, I wasn't expecting the despawn. You know, when Northern Lion mentioned that, like, he kind of got energy back while playing the game, I can definitely understand that. Like, I don't feel any more or less tired than when we started playing this.
Yeah, it's peaceful. I feel like this game is like defragmenting my mind a little bit, you know. What are you playing? TrickShot Simulator. Yo, Drazza, welcome.
Hey, Drazza.
This is our new weekly Wednesday series with Meta Forever.
I think you've got to be careful. I might have unlocked some strats on.
Oh yeah.
I've rolled over the center of the die like 3 times too fast.
Oh yeah, but have you put 7 marbles in the wrong divots yet?
That I haven't done. I haven't gotten any stuck on the wrong hole.
Oh, I keep hitting so close. Does this game have a variety? Oh no, it's a variety. This is our 5th trick shot out of 16. But they vary quite a lot in difficulty.
And different kinds of difficulty too.
Yeah. But it's all just mouse controls. How are you, Drazza? What's good then? Today's gonna be for me a morning only stream as well. No regular stream tonight, unfortunately. I've got taco making on the menu.
I've got one in the corner pip off of a ricochet.
Ooh. Off a ricochet. Fancy. Again! What the hell, man?
I was really thinking that was going into front left.
Well, add that to the list of almost. I've kind of got like a spot I'm aiming for. Like to the right of the dinosaur's leg. Like on the binder.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to like consistently like land it in there though.
Because then you also have to get the right like the right speed for it.
Yeah, for it to
And
like
then you get like 3 marbles in the way.
Yeah, the marbles in the way definitely like add a bit of extra challenge for sure. This is a weekly thing, just this game. Oh yeah, just this game. Me and Mid are gonna be playing. Yes. You missed when Mid was tossing code hangers for 25 minutes. I mean, we were both doing that for a hot minute.
I want to use the one in the pip, but I keep needing to like use throws to get rid of leftover marbles.
Oh my god, I just slowly roll over it, man.
Oh, it's a tosser.
Dude, what a game idea. Like, what an idea for a video game.
Yeah,
so
I mean they really did strike gold with this.
Wait till I reconstruct my top 25 games of all time and I put TrickShot Simulator at number 12.
It's the meta carnival game arc. I remember grinding out as a kid. Hold up. Hold up.
Did you get it? Wait. No, oh, you're in the bottom right.
What did it bounce off of? I don't know.
I think that middle pip is rigged.
I'm wondering if there's a lip between. So how's your day going, Barony?
It's pretty good. This is like the very start of my day. I literally woke up so that iDubbbz released a new content cup and had some breakfast. Got ready, set up my little stream stuff for YouTube. Made a little thumbnail. Checked in on your stream. And like showered and got ready. But I've only been awake for like an hour since before we started playing. You know. So I've been chilling.
Speaking of checking into my stream, when's the last time you did that?
Oh, dude! No, it's not too often that I get to. Sadly, due to time zones. But if my sleep schedule.
I'm more mean in the past few minutes.
Wait, you got it! What? How did you do it, man? Oh my god. Dude,
I'll give you the replay.
he's cracked, man. Let's see the replay. He's zooming around. Wow, that one did help you. That's crazy.
You've got it in the magic corner, I think.
Actually crazy. What was your attempt count? Under 500.
Under 500. Yeah, it felt a lot worse than that. That one felt hard.
I feel like it doesn't feel that hard, but I think I'm like, my mind is broken from like how many times I've gotten it onto the die, but like not into the right spot.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I just need to get the badminton racket to hit the birdie into the cup.
The birdie.
What kind of birdies are pretty light?
These are shuttlecocks, right?
Yeah.
One of my favorite names for a projectile.
I don't know if it's a regional thing calling it a birdie or if...
Cox mentioned.
You got the Mario font. I assume you've got it, right?
The Mario font? What do you mean? What do you mean I've got it?
Oh, I guess it's not Mario font. I always pictured it as Mario font since it's usually in like Mario streams.
Wait, who's got which font?
The guess this one's 7TV emote.
Oh, the Dix one?
Yeah.
That's just an impact. Default Microsoft font, baby. Not to be confused with a cock shuttle, which is a condom. Good one. You know what this game is a nice break from like the like all the visual information you get from like modern games, you know. Punching stuff around, quests, dialogue.
Right.
This is just like what you see is what you get, you know?
Nothing unnecessary in this game at all.
Very true, very true. I could almost like
everything is there for a reason.
Classic drill racket into mug trick. Yeah, this one that menacing. I can't tell if that one looks hard or looks easy.
It's feeling easier. I can tell you that. Whether it is or not, I will find out.
Remains to be seen.
You know, it's the first time we have a factor out of our control, though. I guess the table tennis
Oh yeah, that one had a little
ping pong one is, but at the end of the day, it was still you bouncing it to the spot the cup was. This one is you have to throw it to the racket, and the racket does the work.
I get what you mean, yeah. I like need to go pee, but I'm like waiting to reward myself with the bathroom break after I get this stupid thing in. Well, I need to blow my nose. Oh, so I turned 28 recently, and
Yeah.
I had my first energy drink. That was interesting.
How'd that go?
That thing is like some sort of black magic or something. I had like half.
Would you go with a Monster?
Yeah, I went with a Monster purely because they're in Death Stranding, so I was like, ooh,
Okay.
it's in a property I like, so I picked that one.
I feel like I would probably go with a Red Bull.
That's the one that a lot of people have said is good. But I tried it. I had like half a can. That thing is massive, by the way. It's like half a liter.
Mm-hmm.
And I had like an inordinate amount of energy afterwards. Man, this is impossible. How did you do it? I say after having watched you do it and knowing exactly how you did it.
I gave you all the knowledge I could impart on that. Especially considering you've been so much better at getting it to the die.
Yeah, I've been close, but I'm lacking the finesse that you've got. They're loaded with sugar, yeah. You can get like no sugar ones as well, but oh yeah, they're loaded with sugar. Be like pretty crazy amount. I'm rolling it like over the middle.
You know, I'm imagining the sweet spot for where I need to hit the racket is like a high five. Very nice.
Let's go, dude. Oh my god. Oh, that's crazy. Let's go. Let's watch that replay. 795 treads. That took me basically 300 more than it took you, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nuts. Let's watch that. Ooh. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Okay, before I do the next one, I need to go pee. Okay, let me go pee really
You earned
fast.
it.
And I'll come right back.
Isn't this so just you ever sit in your attic with a drill on like low and just relax to the noise? If you haven't, I'd imagine this is pretty similar to what it would be like. I think I switched to the I think I switched to the laptop here. Yeah, I feel more in control.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a pleasure to be back. 5 out of 16. Alright. We are now back to being tied with Meta forever. Ah, okay. Okay, I see. That boy Gabe, what's your favorite toppings on your pizza? I'm a big veggie supreme kind of guy, so I like capsicums or bell peppers for anybody who's outside of Australia. I like jalapenos, I like olives, I like mushrooms.
I'm a very, I'm the opposite. I mean, I love all the veggies on pizza, but meat lovers is my favorite.
Oh yeah, that is like the opposite, yeah. How do you feel about like olives and stuff? Are you an olive guy?
Love them.
All right, that's where we agree then. Olives are great. I love olives.
The only topping that like is usually considered a topping, even though I feel like it's more a TV thing. Anchovies, I've never had, but I assume I wouldn't like.
Okay.
Are you ready to get controversial?
I'm ready.
Have you had pineapple on pizza?
I have actually, kind of recently too.
What are your thoughts?
I used to be a very anti-pineapple on pizza kind of guy, but then I had it kind of recently and I was like, you know, it's alright.
That's pretty much my thought too. There's better things to put on pizza, but if pineapple ends up on your pizza, I don't think it's not the end of the world. It's not that bad.
Yeah, I think after having it, I'm like, you know what? It's alright. I
It
thought I was
gets
gonna dislike it way more, but it just accidentally showed up on a pizza I had, and it was alright. It's okay. It was like kind of
I
drowned
think
out a
it
lot by the other stuff on it, so I was like, you know what? Not that bad.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I'm like you, I don't love it. It's never my go. Even after rehaving it, I'm not like, oh, the pizza is great because there's pineapple in it. Like I don't think I've ever felt that before.
Right.
Like if I'm ever picking a pizza, I'm never personally opting for the pineapple pick, you know?
Hmm.
Also, Micah, what's up, Fancy Pants? We're playing some TrickShot Simulator. A little morning stream for me, a little evening stream for Meta. Okay, this feels like way harder to control for some reason. Like you're doing a little better at this one.
Yeah, I've gotten quite a few to bounce off the cup now. That one just like rode the rim.
Oh, any thoughts, speaking of controversy, any thoughts on the Carl Jobs Billy Mitchell situation?
My God. The Discord message afterwards. I have no way to confirm if that was real or not, but it sounds so real, and that is hilarious.
Which one are you thinking of specifically? Because there's been like 3 different screenshots I've seen.
Oh, I more mean the I put it all into Chat GPT and it said there was no way I lost, and he'd even owe me money.
That's crazy. That is pretty nuts.
It's just it's in character, so like I'd believe it.
Yeah, he does have a very like braggadocious personality. I hear somebody mowing the lawn outside.
Gotta get it done early, I guess. Kind of weird to do it on a Wednesday though.
Actually, it's funny. It's a Thursday for me. I'm living in the future.
Oh, that's that's right. Still a weird day to do the lawn in the morning, at least.
Yeah, I feel like literally any day that's not the weekend is weird. Unless it's like a... Maybe it's a person for hire, actually. That could be pretty normal.
Oh, that could be. That could be.
Like, this is just somebody's work shift, you know? I actually did that for a while. I was doing lawn mowing for money. I had this, like,
It's very.
industrial whipper snipper thing with, like, a... Or weed whacker, whatever people call it.
I was gonna say. I was gonna point out your regional name for it.
Yeah, I say... What do you call it? I say whippersnipper.
It's a weed whacker to me.
Oh, okay. I did... I guessed correctly. Ooh, dude, I'm Mr. Worldwide. I wonder what the official name for it is. I feel like I've heard people call it, like, an edge trimmer or something.
No, because an edge trimmer is a specific version of it.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Unless I don't know. No, maybe that's just like an edger. Is more I think like a metal blade.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, the one
Edge
I
trimmer
used when
does
I was
sound
doing some
very
stuff, I was using a
official.
metal blade. But I was, like, cutting down, like, small bushes as well.
Such a satisfying noise hearing the like couple thuds of it getting
Yeah,
close.
the fuck. Apparently, Carl is supposedly putting out like, a video today explaining some stuff. Wonder what he could possibly explain. I'm
I'm
eager for
sorry
it.
I let you down, you absolute legends.
That's so memeable, that phrase now. Oh, almost in the cup.
I think this is a easy one to get close.
I don't know. I am definitely struggling with this one more than the marbles, I think.
Oh my god, what if I hit another one in? Where are the limits to the game?
What the heck is this game, Yo Tanak? It's TrickShot Simulator. We're on TrickShot number 6 of the day. We've actually powered through quite fast, in all honesty.
Is this gonna be like
Oh, I've got too close.
Mario Bros. 2? The Mario Bros. Japan, where we're gonna have to start from like fresh file each stream.
No, we'll just continue from where we're at, because I am certain that once we get to some of the harder levels, we're going to be, like, on the 3 biscuits or whatever it's called, like, for a while. I think
But
this is...
imagine us getting a single session clear of the entire game.
Dude, that would be kind of insane. I would just submit that as a speedrun to speedrun.com. I actually wonder what the speedrun for this game would look like.
Either there's some insane person who's at like 5 minutes for the entire game, or it's honestly like everyone is actually human. And there's reasonable times that we would all be like, yeah, that makes sense. I can
Everybody
see
takes, like...
someone getting this all in an hour.
It's like the world record is, like, 17 hours. I've come around a little bit. I think it is easy to get near. I feel like a lot of these are easy to get near, though. That's how it, like, gets you. There's a lot that's easy to get in the
Yeah.
air, but it's like hard to actually get it into the thing. It's crazy. I've never seen Billy Mitchell get so much good press.
It'll never happen again.
Probably not.
Someone would have to make a huge mistake for that to happen. It's so funny that the judge is like, yeah, I mean, I completely believe he cheated, but like that's not what this is about.
Yeah, it was funny. It was just like, this is not a part of the case at all.
I'd imagine a lot of people were fooled into believing that was what the case was about.
Dude, I didn't even think that's what the case was about, and I still thought he was like, I was like 90% sure he was gonna win. You shady man? Welcome. I just assumed, like, he was so confident. I was just like, bro. He must know something we don't. But he got totally
Yeah.
blown out. I saw, like, the person I was reading, the guy who wrote the article that I was initially reading from, like, when I was getting, like, the day-by-day highlights, was, like, incredibly biased in Carl's favor or whatever. And he's now put out, like, a massive document talking about why the judge, like, ruled incorrectly. Like, oh my god.
Why is it so hard for some people to like lose with dignity?
Yeah. Like, I mean, I watched the verdict, then I read the trial thing. I'm like, yeah, I mean, it seems fair to me. I'll read that opinion piece, but I don't think any more highly of Billy Mitchell, but
Right.
oh, come on.
Yeah, I don't think this case is changing anyone's opinion on Billy Mitchell.
Oh, it might. I mean, it might change some people's, but it's just gonna be people who are like aren't plugged into it either. The one kind of sentiment I have been seeing though is that like people are a little bit more skeptical of Carl's other reporting now, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't know if that's necessarily warranted, but remains to be
I
seen.
I don't know if this is a hot take, but I feel like if this were like wider internet, it would be a hot take. I think him and the other guy, I can't remember who the other guy was,
Todd
went
Roses?
n- uh
Which other
I can't
guy?
remember his name, but I think you'll know once I mention
Hmm.
the thing. I think they went too hard on the completionist.
Oh, you mean Mudahar from Some Ordinary Gamers?
Yeah. It's like I it, I get what he did was bad, but they still raised a ton of money, gave it to the charity eventually. It sucks
Yeah.
that it took being called out to give the money, but then it's like, okay, I still don't think his whole character needed to be destroyed for that.
Yeah, true. I think I agree with you. Like, I feel like the initial criticism was pretty legit, but they, like, took it to an extra level that it probably didn't really need to be taken to.
Yeah. It's like, okay, he stepped down from his position in that, and it's like, okay, that makes sense. Uh, he's still like a personality who plays video games though, and it's like to say like, oh, I'll never trust him with anything again, I think is too far. And it's like, okay, he
Yeah, people can
like
change.
I don't think the internet is very good at allowing people to be forgiven.
True, yeah.
And it's not like this was like crimes against a child. So like I can
True, yeah.
understand some things where it's like we just don't forgive you if you do it. But this
Yeah, hardcore agree.
yeah.
Did you see any of the stuff to do with the melee player hacks money at all?
Uh I haven't seen any was there like anything recent?
He passed away.
Wait, what?
Okay, do you know who hacks money is?
I I recognize the name.
He was the guy. He created like the box controller. He made a semi-unhinged video about Leffen like a few years ago, and then he got banned from a bunch of tournaments.
Wait, he made the hitbox?
He made the box, which the hitbox like was a knockoff of initially. Like a person that worked with him on the box left that project to go work on the hitbox.
Okay.
In its current form. But yeah, he passed away. Like really recently. It was like a funeral and everything.
Dang.
But that was from a I don't know how much you should go into, but from a suicide attempt that initially he survived, that he ended up not surviving,
Ooh.
like a month later. It's truly sad times. But his
Yeah.
whole thing was like he was wailing on Twitter constantly about like how he wished the melee community would give him another chance and get him unbanned. And there was some like weird stuff surrounding his ban. There wasn't like a very clear path for him to get unbanned.
Right. Yeah.
And he was probably banned for like a bit too long for what he did. Which was just make a semi-unhinged YouTube video that he then like made 17 apologies for after like retracting it completely and everything. So it was a weird situation. But that's a rabbit hole to go down. So Bubbly, you're talking koala. Is this a game? It's TrickShot Simulator, baby. It's not just a game, this is the game. I keep getting shuttlecocks on this table, but like they're not going in the cup.
This is season 16 of Squid Game. They group people in pairs and give everyone a hand drill, duct tape, a mug, and 3 shuttle balls. You win when your opponent agrees to give over their 3 shuttle balls playing any game you decide to come up with.
Oh my god.
I mean, honestly, like,
That'd be awesome though.
once season 16 comes along, I'm waiting for that.
Did you watch season 2?
I haven't yet.
I watched like the first 2 episodes and I was meaning to continue it, but I haven't finished it. It was interesting though. It was stronger than season 1, I think, from the 2 episodes that I watched of season 2.
It's definitely a show where when season 2 was announced, I'm like, we didn't really need that.
Yeah, probably not. But hey, it
But
made a
and it does better, you know. Good for
$1
them.
more billion, so we're in the age you gotta milk it, you know. Dude, have you seen the
Yeah.
Minecraft movie at all?
Funny thing about that, you know, if I did happen, if I did happen to see the Minecraft movie, it would not have been through a Discord message that happened to be littered with like Indian gambling ads with unfinished graphics. Definitely did not happen. That would not happen. Not me, at
What the
least.
hell? That's crazy. With unfinished graphics, I saw like a dubbed version of it like floating around the internet like that. Dude, I went to go see it in cinemas. That was that was the most rowdy theater experience I've ever been in. I've seen a lot of movies in theaters. I've never seen people like that loud and crazy in a cinema before. Also, I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but genuinely one of the worst movies I've ever seen. It
Really,
like,
I see. Good night, Blizzard.
hey Blizzy, have a good sleep. Thanks for coming by, legend.
I don't know if I can't really say I've seen worse, but I I think worse exists.
Yeah, that's I don't agree with that to show. Yeah, yeah. There are worse movies out
So,
there for sure, but man, it was. I was expecting it to be bad, and it was like awful.
mhm.
It had like a
Jack
few
Black,
funny moments of Jack Black like saying funny lines like "Flint and Steel" and "Triazure" and random shit.
like Jack Black was he existed. I think Jason Momoa honestly kind of pulled off the character for what it was.
Yeah, his performance might have been like the best in the movie. Or I mean, the other characters weren't bad, but there wasn't that much screen time for him.
Right.
Thank
Bless you.
you. But it was
Yeah,
that
I
movie
mean
was
it
awful.
was definitely a Jack Black and Jason Momoa show.
Yeah, dude, I was saying like I was watching the cinemas after I watched it. I was thinking like some of the green screening in that movie, it felt like Spy Kids level like visual effects when they were like flying around and stuff. It was
See, it I can't really comment too much on it because the version I definitely did not see, you could see like the green screen was still like unfinished and you could see the green shining on the shirts.
oh, okay, okay. I don't know if it was like quite that level of busted, but it looked in the finished movie it looked very cheap. I don't know, it looked pretty bad.
There were a couple scenes where you could like see the wires still like unpainted out.
Okay, I think the regular release of the movie didn't have any like it didn't have any like that sort of like level of unpolish. Um yeah, I don't know. It's just very like if I wasn't at the cinema with friends watching it, I would knowing what I know now about it, I would not go see it.
You know what was funny was while I was watching it took me a while to realize the graphics were unfinished because the scenes where they showed like the villagers or the piglin sorceress lady
Yeah.
and they were like moving all weird and their mouths weren't moving. I was kind of like, huh, that's a really weird design choice for the movie, but I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, their mouths were moving in the finished thing.
There was like two scenes at the end where you could fully see like the realized graphics in the version that existed. And I was like, yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
How do you feel about Chicken Jockey?
It's so the mini zombie looked weird.
Oh yeah, actually I feel like the whole movie had a really weird like style to it. Like they went for like a kind of semi-realistic kind of but grotesque in a funny sort of
Hmm.
way like realization of the Minecraft world, which I don't know if that's really true to the spirit. It kind of looks like, you know, when you install like a really bad semi-real texture pack or something and it like puts like real faces onto the cows and stuff, but they're still stretched over the polygonal bodies. Like it gave it that kind of sheen.
Yeah.
I didn't really like that look to it. I wish it was just like an animated movie or something that looked like a Captain Sparkles music video or something like that. I don't know. It just would have looked way better, I think.
I think that probably would have been so much better.
The pacing of
Like
the story was wacky.
imagine all the characters like, you could still have your live action stuff out in the real world, but as soon as they enter Minecraft, it's like just Captain Spark like Machinima Minecraft.
Yeah. Do like some Code Lyoko thing.
Yes, that's exactly what I had in my head.
Let's go. Okay, I have been close so many times. This is
Mm-hmm.
What is happening? Where is that cup? Is that even on the right plane of existence? I like that you can hear the sound effect of the thing rotating it.
Mm-hmm.
Very
It's
ambient.
very calming. I was gonna say I don't think many people play that game anymore, but I think it actually does have its own decent fan base.
You ever
Did you
play
ever
Battle
play
Royale and
PUBG?
PUBG? Wait, which game? PUBG.
Yeah, player unknowns battlegrounds.
Yeah, that was pretty big. Like I want to say like a decade ago. I remember when like everybody was playing it for a while.
Yeah, I remember one New Year's, Ranchwood was over, and we pulled four TVs all into the same room with four different Xboxes and played like a squad match, all like LAN partied together practically.
Okay, that sounds fun. Huh? Dude, this angle is. I feel like it has to like be gentle. I feel like I can't like you can't smash this one. Huh?
Yeah, it
I th
definitely feels like a lot softer throw.
Like it feels like this has to like tumble into the cup almost.
But at the same time, I'm like, what if I get it to smack it directly into the cup?
Imagine you do that and it falls back out.
That would be crazy.
Oh, I hit the rim of the cup and it like bounced back out. It was like the wrong orientation. Like the shuttlecock was like sideways or something.
Yeah, I mean, 5K viewers are still more than what Concord has right now.
Would you say
And that
counterforge?
game's Concord.
Oh, Concord. What was that? I don't think I've heard of that before.
That's the point. It was supposed to be like PlayStation's new big hit
Oh, it's that game.
multiplayer. And I think it existed for like 2 weeks or something.
TrickShot Simulator. Are that many people playing this game? I'm surprised. This game feels very niche.
This game is have you watched Northern Lions?
The
And then
Northern Light.
waited like 2 months
Yep.
after he played it.
You Chad. Welcome to YouTube Chad. Hello. Yeah, really, he's really the only person I've seen play this game. I've been watching him play that Nubby's number generator game as well. It looks pretty fun too.
Yeah, I I don't know if that had like its own popularity thing because people in a different Discord I'm in uh, have been like talking about it and doing their runs, and I'm like, but I know all these people are Northern Lion watchers.
Oh lol.
So was it him or were they already like on the journey for that game?
Stretch my arms for a second. Take a little sip of water. The premise of Concord is literally a hero shooter, except you're an ugly loser? That's crazy.
Great prep. That's gonna sell millions.
Carousel hotcakes. Are there any games that are coming out that you're excited for?
Um,
Yeah, Cameron, welcome to YouTube.
well, considering Silk Song is actually real,
Oh yeah, true.
I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I am also in the same vein, very excited for Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4. I've been waiting a hot
Yes.
minute for that to come out. Speaking of as well, are you picking up a... What are your thoughts on the Switch 2? Any specific thoughts?
I'll have thoughts on it once it exists within the realm of the United States.
Oh yeah, what's happening over there? Is it still, like, not pre-orderable or something?
I think it's still not pre-orderable.
What the hell? What is going on?
So as far as I'm concerned, the Switch 2 doesn't even exist.
That's crazy. What a situation that
They
is.
announced a bunch of games that are just like unplayable at launch, and I don't know what they'll do to make, how do I play this game on something that doesn't exist?
Yeah, what a weird situation we're in. I saw the GameStop announcement. Apparently the launch date is still locked in for now, but... I forget if I mentioned this though. This is like the literal first time ever I've seen a video game console be released in Australia for a lower price than in America. It's like always been the other way around.
That is pretty crazy. Maybe just for that, they'll lower the price for us.
It's only a little bit. I think it's like the equivalent of like well, like 60 USD cheaper here or something, very roughly. I don't know how to do,
Uh,
I don't know how to do the
can't remember.
calculation.
I know I did the math of it at one point.
It's a bit the math is a bit weird because like it's slightly cheaper if you just convert the price, but our price is tax inclusive. Your price is tax exclusive. And I don't know what the US like tax on something like a Switch console is.
A lot if you live by me.
Something I didn't know until kind of recently is that you guys, or I think I did know it, but I didn't really think about it. That you guys charge tax at the cash register.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not just like on the price.
So I know here in Australia and then in Europe, I think pretty much all over Europe as well. Like all of the actual shop prices are inclusive, like the tax is already factored in, which I think is like in the past why it partially looked like things were always more expensive. Even with that, they still would have been, but. Some of the games that I don't really mind this. People have been complaining about the Switch 2 being like too expensive. I think it's a fine price if it actually is like a powerful console.
Right. It's the price I was expecting it to be,
Yeah. The only thing
and
that is a
I think it's
little crazy
reasonable.
is like the Mario Kart World price is kind of nuts. At least here, it's a like I'm used to games being like 80 bucks Australian or something like that, but that game is like 120 Australian. I'm like, oh, that's a ton.
Yeah. Yeah, it being games being variable price like that, the idea would be great. Uh, but I don't know. I don't like how they said it's going to be a variable price range, but don't really show the low end of that price range at all.
Yeah. I'm glad that I can transfer. The one thing I am happy about is that all the digital games I can just transfer over to the new system. Like that's pretty cool. Because there were a
That
bunch
is
of
nice.
were a bunch of games that I just ordered digitally that I didn't have physical copies of. Like both Zelda games.
I've got physical for the first one and then digital for Tears.
You know what's crazy? I have a physical copy of Breath of the Wild, but it's for the Wii U. I pre-ordered it when it was in that form, when it was still gonna be like a Wii U game, and they just got delayed by like years.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was originally gonna come out in like 2015 or something.
Yeah, because it was I think it was initially announced as a Wii U launch title.
There's no
If
way
I
it was a
remember
launch
right.
title. Surely not.
I thought it was.
Nah, no way. That would be insane, though. That means it would have been delayed by like 4 years. I kind of vaguely remember, like, in... I feel like I remember a 2015 date.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm wrong. Originally planned for release in 2015.
Oh! My video game pre-order memory serves correct. So I was gonna say, I remember pre-ordering it and then it being delayed, but not by, like, that much. Because I didn't even know
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know the Wii U existed for, like, the first year and a half that it was a console. I think I, like, as a teenager, I saw, like, an ad for the Wii U of, like, somebody, like, teeing off with, like, a golf ball and like a, what do you call it? What do you call a golf bat?
A club.
A club, that's right. I remembered putter, but I was like, no, but that's not what the bigger ones are called. Yeah, it was like somebody had, like, a golf club and, like, teed off, like, the Wii U gamepad. I think I saw that in an ad, and I was like, oh, that's just an add-on for the Wii, I see. And then, like, a few years later, or a year and a half later, I was like, oh shit, wait, it's a separate console. Man, this is impossible.
This one's tough.
This one is much harder than it looks. And yet I've gotten so close so many times. Timing with the racket as well is like this extra thing you have to focus on that makes this
Mm-hmm.
annoying.
Yeah, it's like getting the perfect throw, but then the racket's not in the right place.
Have a look. I want to see what the achievements are for this game. Your achievements. How
I
do
think
I?
it's just I oh, it has 19. So it's not just clearing on each level.
Okay, so the hardest one that we've gotten is the marble halfpipe one.
Okay.
Looks like
Only a quarter of the people beat that.
yeah, there's bounce ball and marble spiral, and both of those have better achievement rates. Interesting. It drops like 0.1%. Some of these are insane. Oh my god, that's so small. It'd be brutally if every 20 minutes you could decide to adjust the drill. Yeah, I feel like that, the more, like, variables you add, like, the worse it becomes first attempts. Oh my god, that was such a good attempt. Stop hitting the rim and get back in the cup, man. How are you guys doing? What's good? Man. Ugh. I need more sleep.
Speaking of, it's getting close to when I gotta sleep.
Oh, yeah, Meta, what's your cutoff time, actually?
Uh, Probably got 10 more minutes.
Oh, okay, we're really close. That's fair, that's fair. Guys, if you enjoyed, Meta and I will be back at it again. Probably next Wednesday. Tentatively, I mean, subject to changing schedules and stuff, but assuming Meta is down for it, then roughly similar time next week. I will also be back with probably next week when we do this, I'll do an actual longer stream. Today I'm just gonna do a little bit of this and that's it, and clock out. I'm gonna get the place ready for some taco creating. And I'm gonna eagerly await Carl Jobs' new video and decide if I want to frantically make another YouTube video immediately talking about it or not. It's like I want to make video game related videos, but YouTube is like trying to turn me into a drama YouTuber by putting all the views onto those videos. Dude, I'm so close so often. Oh, Meta, how's your Twitch highlight archiving going, by the way?
I'm good. I'm at 500 out of 1,000 for like retitling,
Oh, nice.
which is good. I probably should start uploading things.
Yeah, start uploading stuff. I want to start watching old videos on your YouTube channel.
And then I can focus on like playlists a little later, or like while I'm uploading, since that'll be a slower process, I think.
Oh, you know what I started doing? So, this is a nice thing that I was doing. Depending on how many videos you have, I just started creating playlists like as I was going, and just every time I put a video and exported it to the VOD channel, I made sure it was in a playlist. And then I've been going through and like readjusting the playlist kind of after the fact, but it's been making it easier to like go through and do them like small chunks at a time, and having no videos like just randomly like lost essentially in the ether, not in any playlist.
Right.
It's been kind of nostalgic to like go back through and look at some of the old playthroughs.
It really is. And I'm glad that I'll, once I'm done with all of that, I'll be able to go through my clips on my computer and finally clean out. I swear I have like half a terabyte worth of clips.
Oh yeah, that would be pretty fun. Like Clips channel as well. For maximum algorithm potential, you should just convert all the clips to YouTube Shorts as well. But
True.
that's an extra amount of work to add on top of that.
Toss all them in AI and have it do all the work. I wouldn't do that.
You could do. That would be a good use of it. Oh my god. Dude, this cup! Oh, come on! What is it? Just doing a spin? Look at it!
That is an insane spin.
Whoa! You guys, I just realized you guys can't see it because of the cam. Wait, I need to adjust. Wait, I just realized something. Hold on. I need to unlock this camera, and I need to put this like actually elsewhere. I need to move this like here so you guys can actually see what I'm hitting. I didn't even think that it was like in the way. Might be, might be. The goal was in like the bottom left. Okay, if the note to self, if it's in the bottom, if it's in the corner, I need to make sure that it's like visible on stream. Oh. Dude, I've been going through and highlighting all of the Sonic Subathon stuff. I think I'm up to like 56 parts or something. I've done the first 3 48-hour VODs. There's like another 17 remaining or something insane.
Jeez. That was an insane subathon.
Dude, that was brutal, man. Holy.
But probably a lot healthier for your health than the non-stop timer.
Yeah, pros and cons. I mean, the best part about it was just that I could go outside and pause the stream. September sleepover was like that was brutal, even though it was like way shorter.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't have to play Conquerors this time. But conversely, I did have to play Sonic 06. And now I have material for a giant YouTube video that I will make at some point. This is literally impossible. I don't think this is doable. It just teases me every time I think I'm close. It'd be cool if you could see, like, attempts so far.
That would be nice.
I'm back to the car now, lol. Yo, 2K. How far through you? Which one's is the car one the second or it's the third one, right?
That was number 2.
Oh, it was number 2, that's right. Can I throw from the left? No. I think it's pretty much before getting dragged away. Nah, you're all good. Matt and I are only going to be playing for a little bit longer because he's almost done. I don't think I've played enough of this game to feel like I'm reaching enlightenment yet. I think we're still in early stages.
No.
I hit the rim twice. It'd be funny if we like played the whole game, finished it, and they were like, you know what, Northern Line's full of shit. Kidding, kidding. So it was rough because you'd be accurate and well timed, yeah. I feel like I've got an idea of like when I want to hit the racket, kind of. Like I think the harder you throw the shuttlecock, the lower you want the racket to have turned. The more gently you throw it, the further back you want it to be, because it bounces at a higher arc. It's kind of what I'm feeling right now. Oh, that's so close. I feel like I'm on the precipice of greatness, and yet still so far away. Like this game, it's like an illusion of getting closer. Like every time you get a near hit.
Right.
You what I want to go through though? I want to go through and compare how we do compared to Northern Line as well.
That would be interesting.
One for the stats, guys. It's 3 variables because you have to control the speed as well. You can control... You control the speed, the arc, and the time you do it. Which I guess can translate to like mouse position, mouse acceleration, and timing.
All right. I think I've got to call it.
You're done? Alright. GG's! Meta, thank you for playing with me today.
Jeez.
How do we exit out of this?
Return to stage select.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh boy, that's gonna... It's in progress. I've done 2,039 tries. How about you?
2,111.
Okay, this is definitely
So
the hardest one so far.
yeah.
51 minutes of this so far. Jesus Christ. Oh, brother. Oh, man. Okay. Alright. Much love. Thank you guys for watching. I will end the YouTube stream. I'll do a raid on Twitch. For anybody who's wondering, I'll be back with this game, with Meta, probably next week. Keep an eye out on the Discord server. If you haven't joined, feel free to do so. Announcements will be posted here. And I'll be personally live again probably tomorrow morning for maybe some Ocarina of Time or something else. What about you, Meta? Where can people find you?
People can find me here on Twitch at twitch.tv/metaforever.
Hell
That's
yeah.
the only place currently you can find me, but soon enough you can find my YouTube at metaforever VODs.
Oh, true. Oh, are you going to be multi-streaming to YouTube as well?
Probably not.
Fair, fair, fair.
It'll probably still be Twitch exclusive streams.
Makes sense, makes sense.
But you got the trio of Meta Forever YouTube channels. You've got at Meta Forever for like speedrun PB content. You've got Meta Forever VODs, which is going to be all the VODs, but also like offline recorded content. So there's a couple playthroughs that are like sort of exclusive that are just sitting on my hard drive.
Some hidden ones that we don't know about.
So yeah, so those will be uploaded there. And then there's at Meta Forever clips, which will be all the clips sitting on my hard drive.
Hell yeah. That's going to be fun. I'm excited for the clips and for the exclusive content especially. Okay. I'm going to have a look. Do we have any people streaming TrickShot Simulator that we can raid?
Ooh.
Let's see. There's one other person streaming with like one viewer. I'll raid this person. We'll give Ashy Bear some love. Why not? Let's do it.